I didn't touch you, man.
Not that long ago and I can't stand another man touching me!
Well, no one did that.
I just can't.
Is this a prank?
I can't. He won't go away. He needs to go away. He's the problem.
I need to leave?
No. We'll take you to the
I still got, okay. She threw some of my stuff.
Okay, we'll just take you to another room.
I know. I'm so sorry.
You're not sorry.
She wasn't sorry when she cut in line and screamed
I didn't see you.
to make it. Oh, I just asked her if she saw anyone in line.
Just go.
That's an adult.
You're making it loud.
Let's just walk up
I'm
to
just
you.
talking.
Walk up to you, sir. Walk with Chris. Walk with Chris.
Just to calm everything down.
Hello everyone, I am the Blue Monster, and this is Trigger Warning. Oh my god, where do I even begin? First off, I think that girl gets the award for Best Meltdown of the Year, but let's break this down. Man asks girl if she sees anyone in line. Girl proceeds to throw cans and other items from the poor guy's cart at him, cuts in line, then throws a most amazing temper tantrum because she got called out for cutting in line. But then she tries to say that the man touched her, that she was SA, and because he touched her, which he did not, by the way, she has this most amazing epic meltdown I've seen in a while, probably better than I've seen the entire year. These are the children that Gen X has produced. I mean, look at that backpack. Children that never grow up, feel the world is owed to them, and if they don't get their way, they throw a tantrum until they do. And clearly, it works. I don't think this guy got kicked out for doing literally nothing but calling out an entitled brat for cutting in line. But did you notice how the employees were falling in line with the girl, telling her it was going to be okay and that we'll get that bad man away from you? If she was SA'd, I feel for her. No person should go through that. But that does not give you the right to create a most amazing showstopper in a Walmart checkout line. She had this to say about the incident itself. I'm a person with a breaking point, and I cannot stand another person touching me when that boundary hasn't been respected before. You don't know what it's like to have someone physically dominate you and force themselves on you, especially when I'm begging the checkout assistant lady for help, and she did nothing. The people who helped me in the video, none of them were her. It got to this point because I was touched inappropriately. I'll prove that that was not the case later on. He didn't start filming until I was having a PTSD episode. I have a ton of pressure on me and in my life in general, as well do we all. You are no different than 90% of the world. I was SA back in November whilst trying to get help at a mental hospital. That's terrible. I'm very sorry that that happened to you. That should not have happened. In January, my father died from COVID. And again, my apologies, I know that's terrible. The man in the video didn't film himself aggressively walking up to me when I didn't see him at all, then him trying to physically remove me and my cart. The touch set me off. I kept asking him to leave. Also, I want to point out there was an open machine across from the one I was using. He wouldn't leave. I begged him at one point to leave because I told him I'm mentally unwell. We can very clearly see that. And he wouldn't go, and it got to the point of me blacking out and having a full-on episode. It was all because he put his hands on me, and no one else gets to see that, sadly. Okay, so here's the Facebook post. I've included links to all of this in the description, with her talking to a friend. And here she says, "What you don't f***ing see in the video is him physically assaulting me. Please take this down." Why? 2.3 million people have already seen it. You're famous. F*** you. I have f***ing PTSD. He f***ing touched me. He f***ing grabbed me. Also, it's not every day someone you know is a Karen of the month. F*** you. This is the most epic. I love how this worked out. You're a damn liar. I watched the security footage and was there, and you pushed ahead of him and many others in line while stating my life is busier than yours. Then you shoved your cart into his back and threw canned goods at the man. Never did he touch you. The cops asked him if he wanted to press charges, and I wish the he did. Same here. My God. If she is not held responsible, she will do it again. Now here's something also interesting as well from her Facebook or Twitter, I'm not sure. But she states, quote, "I do everything I want to do without worrying about anyone else anymore. I know exactly what I am capable of, despite what anyone else believes or says. Live your life for you and no one else. Either the right people get in and stay, either the right people get it and stay, or they're wrong and leave. Life has a way of figuring things out when you know exactly what you want from it." Can you imagine if she got pulled over and started acting like that? She would end up in jail, in a psych ward, or worse, or would the police just say, "Oh, I'm sorry, back away," and leave her, because who wants to deal with that? I remember my cousin throwing a tantrum like that at a birthday party when he was 5 or 6, and I had second and third-hand embarrassment for them. I would be absolutely mortified if this were my child acting like this in public, and especially if I saw them acting like this in public before they had talked about it to me. Oh my God. Like I said, I would just be mortified. Clearly, she needs some help, and she needs to stay home until she can deal with real life. Call a delivery service for your groceries and food if you're unable to function in a manner consistent with public acceptability and decency. But is this now considered acceptable? Is this now the new public acceptability and decency? I really hope not. A couple of things I can say. 1, this really makes me not want to go out in public anymore. 2, if I do go out in public, you can bet I'm going to put on a body cam so that I never have to get into a situation like this where my well-being could potentially be ruined by someone just saying something. Thankfully, there were witnesses for this guy, but just saying something that could completely just destroy my life, or that could have completely destroyed his life as well. Don't get me wrong. If she really did have those things happen to her, I completely empathize with her. But again, that does not give you the right to go full exorcist on someone who has done nothing to you. Get some help somewhere else. You clearly need it. Now I want to say something here. Mental health is not a joke. It is real, and if you are dealing with issues as deep and disturbing as what she's dealing with, you need help. Take someone with you next time, if possible, to get you through if you feel you're going to have an episode. See about a stress animal, but don't take it out on an innocent individual and try to ruin someone's life over them not doing a thing to you but calling you out for cutting in line. We need to wake up and start holding people accountable for their deplorable actions in public. Honestly, for just their actions in general. What if a child saw that? I'm sure they did. I know there were children in there and they had to have heard it. That scream was amazing. They would think it's okay to act like that in public. Or they would ask their parent, what is wrong with her? Can you imagine as a parent trying to explain that to a child? Check yourselves, people. We cannot continue to let this narrative play out, or our society as a whole is truly doomed. But let's, again, give her the benefit of the doubt. I hope she gets help. I hope that her life gets better. I hope it gets less stressful. But if you or someone you love or someone you know needs mental help, please contact any of the national hotlines available to you. I have included those links in the description. Whew, this was a rough one today. All right. Thank you so much for watching Trigger Warning if you made it this far. If you liked what you heard, please like and subscribe. If you did not, thank you for listening anyway. Take care of yourself and other people. You are amazing, and we all deserve to be happy. Have a great day.